Hello and welcome to Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for SBI stocks and we analyze the most interesting stocks of the day. Today is the second case where we look at the Zoom Video Communications Incorporated traded at NASDAQ, ticker name ZM. Well, ZM is actually interesting stock because it was showing quite strong upwards movement independently on the COVID situation. So it's one of those rare stocks that didn't really feel these dark days but was just growing further strongly, mainly using moving average 50 as its trend line, here depicted with blue, you can see it. And now the question is, what's going on with this stock? Where is it going? Are we really going to observe the continuation of the trend, or we will have a strong correction? Well, to understand that, let's have a look to the ZM. The latest upwards trend, which is this blue line, let's call it trend 1, it was quite persistent actually, and it took a significant amount of time, almost 5.5 months, 6 months, if you start counting from March. And indeed the price was going with classical waves that were reconfirmed many times in April and beginning of May. Beginning of July, actually these waves were like monthly waves, and then the last wave, if you look carefully on it, you might think that it was actually ended at somewhere, let's say beginning of July, but actually it was broken and then it started slightly decaying here, that you can see, with some volatility attempts to restart, let's say boost some energy there. But then it finally dropped here around 10 of August. It actually has broken the trend 1 line, and then we saw some recovery sequence in which we are now actually, and also today it's surprisingly white candle and actually quite bullish candle. But we will see what will happen here, because first of all, if we look at MACD index, and we usually finish with this, but today I would like to start with it. Why is it important? Is that after the last big wave, which started at the beginning of June, actually, it's really too long wave, like it lasted more than a month and then was broken, and actually second month it was just trying to finish itself, but really didn't. If you look at MACD, it was classical beginning upwards, and then when the wave was to finish, actually, and it restarted, went to negative zone, then make like double wave, and then started to break here. So it really lost its fuel, its correlation with MACD, and now instead of piercing higher, we started another negative wave. It might seem that it will continue upwards with a bigger new wave, but actually it's an interesting question, will it happen? And the answer we will see probably tomorrow on the action, how it will work. So tomorrow will be really a trigger decision point day. And the reason for that is because tomorrow the price will face actually the kind of double top, you can call it. It's actually this level here, and there was several attempts to pierce it. Once the correction that started at about 14 of July just used it as a boundary. So this stop, and then it was again retested beginning of August, and now we just stopped at it today. So tomorrow we will see what happens. If it really goes up, then the positive derivatives of moving averages 20 and 50 that we see here, this dark blue and green lines, they will drag the trend higher. So then they will probably go like this high, and also the blue line will go higher. But if it will be strong neglect, if tomorrow we see downwards movement here, so there will be neglection of price and we go correction, then very, very strong correction might start. Because also, if you look carefully here, you can see formation of the correction trend. This one, this dark line, let's call it correction trend CT, because it started exactly at the moment, the end of June, when also according to MACD, the wave should have reconfirmed at trend 1 or started second wave, but instead it started broken behavior after some continuation. And from that moment on, this trend line CT, the correction trend, was retested very often, and it was confirmed many times. It happened in middle 13th of July, then 20th of July, 21st, 28th, and then actually about 8th of August. So now the question is, what will happen tomorrow? Is this point, is this red line, the top line, is it really the showstopper, or it just opens a volatility channel? And if it is broken, we might hope for another wave, because also RSI here is a little bit unclear. It was low, it's trending upwards, but where it would really tend, because RSI wise you also see this top line formation here. So the question, will RSI as well pierce it and go to overbought area here, like we had it all these periods of waves, or will it decline strongly and go for correction? Because if correction will start here as a dark channel opening for correction, it might go deeper, it might even pierce it further and go to next levels of actually support resist. So this will be the next level, and then there is also another line. I don't know if it really will go that low, but if tomorrow, for example, we will see the trend neglection, then these will be the next 5 points, the support line 1 and support line 2. And if the trend is broken tomorrow, well, then we might say we are in a boost mode for the wave, and then we will need to see how it will go, if there is any news catalyst or anything else. So in that sense, a bit tricky one, better to wait and look. Still we discuss it, because once it decides its trend, once we know where it's going, either upwards or downwards, then we will know what will be the next plan, what to do. If going down for correction, then we know these very strong buying points will be here at S1, S2 lines actually area. And for some volatility play, you can buy at CT level here as well. So that's it for ZM video for today, Zoom video. I hope you liked it, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.